On top of everything else, like, you don't understand. I had to get off my bed to come and call you. I'm like, I hope he answers, because the fire ants in my hair and my pulsating scalp from the bites that I had just a little while ago, I was going to lose it.
You got bitten by the fire ant?
They were in my hair. I woke up by them chewing on my scalp, and I went to go to see what it was, and I had fire ants in my hand.
Are other people, other people in the thing have fire ants?
No, it's just me and my bunkie, right? Because we have a window right by our bed.
You know, one thing I'm really learning about Sarah Boone is that even though she's a manipulative, conniving piece of shit, she's very trusting, like to a concerning degree. Okay, now when you go to jail, I feel like you obviously have to become a bit more trusting to receive any help. But Sarah Boone, I feel like she just fully indulges into the belief of someone being there to help her. And I think that's because she probably just has that main character syndrome. She heavily believes that her life is more important than everybody else's. Therefore, the people coming into her life must be side characters to help her progress her life forward. That's how she sees shit. Because now we're looking at another phone call with Sarah Boone and Pete, and she's over here ranting and raving about how another person wants to give her an interview, and they want to figure out all the juicy details about what she did to George, and she's talking shit about them to Pete. She's like, yeah, they think I'm really that stupid. They think that I would just give them that information. They must be stupid. She's telling the very person who is trying to do the exact same thing to her that story. And that's where I feel like the trusting thing comes in. You really trust in Pete and Julian enough to be telling them how you're playing one person when they're trying to play you at the same time? I mean, come on. I mean, listen, the only reason we're here is because we want the story. Now you're going to tell us on the phone that you're playing somebody else and you're not going to give them the information? Sarah Boone is not the brightest in the bunch. She really isn't. But you know, she'll go on that phone super conceited, like she's running the whole program. Meanwhile, these motherfuckers are releasing calls about you, you stupid bitch. It's crazy. But anyways, we have a few things to talk about, man. One of the things you'll hear in this phone call is Sarah ranting about the other person trying to get an interview. And on top of that, she's going to bitch a little bit more about her condition. Now, I don't know if you guys have ever been bitten by fire ants before, but if you lived in the Caribbean anywhere or in Florida, you probably got bit before. She's facing a little fire ant infestation, and she's not really enjoying it. So let's go ahead and check this thing out, man. The bitching continues at a historic pace. Let's go ahead and check this thing out.
Where are you guys?
Happy Sunday. I'm just driving around right now, leaving a meeting. I'm back home.
Oh, so you are back?
I'm back.
Yeah, Nicole said that you guys were traveling, so that's why I kind of just let you be so you guys could do what you got to do.
Yep, I'm traveling. I'm back.
I don't know if you guys remember, but the last video we listened to, Sarah Boone had found out that he has a wife now. So I feel like there's going to be a little bit more jealousy moving forward. You know what I'm saying? She's like, oh yeah, Nicole told me you guys are traveling. She's probably talking about Pete and his wife type shit. You know what I mean? Just a little less control for Sarah Boone. And you know she loves herself a little control.
Are you guys okay?
Yeah, we're good. We're good. We're busy. How are you doing? Get your stuff in?
What do you mean?
Did you get that motion in, the one I sent you?
Well, so she ordered, on the own, it says on the court's own motion, they are not transporting me.
Oh.
Pete, you have no idea. Like,
Is that good?
I'm flabbergasted.
No, it's terrible.
I'm flabbergasted. So she has an order for a telephonic trial, and, you know, I can't bring my tablet. I don't know if I'm allowed to bring pen and paper.
And I'll tell you why it's telephonic. It's because they've seen your antics in prior courts, okay? Judge Kranick, you did a whole speech about your gold and how you forgive everybody for being a piece of shit to you. when you're the person going to jail for the rest of your life, okay? When it comes to family court and they know your ex-husband, Brian, is going to be in the mix, man, nobody wants to have you in there. You've displayed unto us how much of a fucking train wreck you could really be. Why would we have you come in here so that we can do it all over again? She's one tick below Darrell Brooks. They had to stop Darrell Brooks because he was going for hours. At least Sarah Boone knows when to stop. But at the same time, nobody's trying to deal with your little bitch ass. Shit, she's all mad because she's on telephone? Of course you are. Because when you start talking too much, they could mute you.
So I don't know what I'm supposed to do, and I don't even know what to do.
That's just really just not fair.
It is fair.
It's not, and is outraged, and she has been pressing me to write a motion about transporting me, and apparently social media is saying like this whole thing is that I'm scared that I'm going to lose and I don't want to be embarrassed.
You are scared.
And all this other BS, and that's the reason why. And
it's not your choice.
Right, and it says in the motion, the order that she made, that it's on the court's own motion that they're having me do this telephonically. So I don't even know, Pete, I don't even know how I'm supposed to submit my exhibits. Like, I don't know how I'm supposed to...
That's funny as fuck. It's almost like get a lawyer and send him the information. You don't have James Owens anymore. I thought Pete and Julian were going to provide you with a family court lawyer or attorney. Oh, wait, you fucked that up too. They don't want to come back? Oh, they stopped showing up? Well, now, Sarah, you can't pass things in. I'm sure there is some more of a system. When you have nobody in your corner to help you do things, it becomes a little tough, huh, Sarah? It becomes a little tough. Shit is crazy. She's over here bitching about the judge like the judge did something wrong. They just don't want to see you. It's not their fault you don't have anybody to fucking properly represent you. That's not their fault.
Make copies and give them to Brian's attorney. Like, I don't know how I'm supposed to do any of this. Like, I don't know how I'm supposed to do any of this. My brother was going to come be a witness in regards to the storage unit and the car keys. I just don't know, and he's saying that he's not going to go if I'm not going to be in the courtroom. So it's just falling apart, and I just don't know what I'm supposed to do.
Well, I wouldn't worry about it.
Sometimes you just have to sit down and say tough shit. Don't worry about it. You're going to be in jail for the rest of your life. The fact that she's still fighting over some bullshit family court is hilarious to me. Shows how vindictive she is. Why the fuck would Brian's lawyer, her ex-husband, why would he take the witness character statements that are for you, that are supposed to help you win against Brian? Explain that to me. So Brian all of a sudden has to care about you now that you have nobody in your corner? All you can do is call Pete up and bitch about things. That's all Pete's there for. You think Pete's really doing shit? Hell the fuck no. He's not doing not a goddamn thing for you. He's over here. Every time we hear these calls, you hear ding, 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 ding. That's his iPhone recording your shit. That's all he's here for. She really thinks that there's like that there are actual, genuine beings in this world. There are some of them, but you're not going to find them trying to do interviews in prison cells. I'll tell you that much.
And the car thing. I mean, at the end of the day, that's not her jurisdiction. She can't rule on it.
Well, I know that. That's low man on the totem pole. But I'm just saying, though, like, how can I not be in my own trial? How can I not be in my own trial? And the both of them are going to be there. So, I can't represent myself on a telephone without my tablet.
It's unbelievable.
Like, what am I supposed to do? And then I'm supposed to submit within 15 days to Brian's attorney all of my exhibits. And I have like 40 exhibits.
Maybe this is when you call that local news reporter.
I wanted to talk to you about her, too.
And say, hey, I got a story for you. They're not letting me go to my...
She's not interested in any of that. She has been super pursuing me, and she, just out of curiosity, I told her to send a list of questions. And she originally told me in her introduction that she wanted me to discuss domestic violence and so on and so forth. She sent me a list of her questions. Pete, you should read these questions, where I'm like, this lady's crazy. If she thinks that I'm going to answer these questions, it's just mind-blowing to me how in-depth that she wants me to go into answering some of these questions that she sent to me.
Same time, Pete is over there salivating, trying to get the same shit. Listen, Sarah, you are nothing in this world other than a piece of content. You haven't figured this shit out yet? The fact that Pete is going to go and tell you, oh, have you spoken to that reporter? Should give you everything you need to know. But see, Sarah's too fucking stupid socially to understand what's going on. They're draining you, you stupid bitch. You think that reporter's going to do a story about you not being able to submit certain things because you don't have an attorney? That's not a fucking story. That's low-level bullshit that AG Tactical might pick up. If she's a full-on reporter, bitch, let me know how you killed George. Tell me how you felt during that moment. Sarah's never going to do that. And I think at this point, it's kind of indicating over to Pete and the crew that they're not going to get that from Sarah either. Because that's all everybody wants. You're a piece of fucking content. We're trying to share you and split you and tear you up so that we can all eat. You're a monetary gain to everyone. She thinks that she's actually still in society as a human being. No. Sarah, you're a piece of content now. Immortalized across bandwidth. Pete, you should hear some of the questions she has to ask me. If it was Pete in a perfect world, he'd be asking you probably worse questions. Bitch, you played yourself. I'll tell you one thing, you played yourself. Let's continue.
And I haven't even written her back yet, but she's not interested in nothing other than me getting this crazy-ass, juicy interview from me. The questions don't even, like, the word domestic violence is not in one of her, 15 questions that she wants me to answer. It's very, they're very case-sensitive answers that she's looking from me. So, unless she thinks I'm a complete dumbass, there's no way I would ever answer any of these questions, ever.
Maybe that's your answer.
Well, yeah, I was trying to, she's low man on totem pole, too, but
Yeah.
I wanted to run that by you so you knew as well. But Nicole and I have been working very closely with one another so as to not bother you guys. But
It's a bother. It's just a matter of timing, you know? It's like...
I know. I get it. But I'm just trying not to overwhelm you guys. And I know that you're always busy.
Okay.
Okay.
But I have a question, though. I need to know this because said that she has emailed you guys 2 or 3 times. So I have to do cross notices. I've been ordered to do cross notices for my motion to compel Brian to do the visitation. So I can't just send in a motion like that with my pretrial statement.
I'll tell you one thing. This is still going on currently, I believe. She's not getting visitations to that fucking kid. Get the fuck out of here. The kid's about, at this point, 2026, 2027, the kid's going to be a teenager. How old is the kid? He's like a teenager already. Anyway, in a couple more years, the kid is not even going to want to see you. You know, there is a such thing called YouTube. There is a such thing called the internet. You think he never typed in his mommy's name knowing that she's a fucking psychopath that blew up all over the news? He knows who you are. That kid don't want to see you. Stop fighting over him. Stop making Brian's life extra difficult because the kid don't want to see you any fucking who.
So the judge ordered me to do a cross notice in regards to my motion to compel Brian for the visitation applications. I can't just send that in with my pretrial statement, so I have to do a cross notice. Nicole has helped me figure out what a cross notice is, but I have to submit it.
What is a cross notice?
A cross notice is me alerting the court and the opposing counsel that I have a pending motion that I would like to be heard on the same day of the trial.
Okay.
Because she has technically closed the courtroom to any motion to compels or any additional motions.
It's like you have to file something, so I got to drop it in the mail for you. It's not a big deal. You do that.
Yes, darling, please. That's what I was going to ask you is I have to file, I think, 2 or 3.
Yes, darling, please. Darling, oh my God, you're so amazing. I wish I can just touch you and hug you and hold you because you're such a big help to me. Darling, I love you. I love you. Fuck your wife. No, fuck that bitch. No, I love you. We should be together, Peter, we should be together.
but I don't know if I could ask you, please, if sent them to you, or
Have her send
oh
them
my
to
God, thank you. Because I was trying to figure out how I can handwrite stuff, and I had to ask people for paper, so I didn't want to have to go through all of that. And I if you could do it.
Did you see the message I sent you about that?
About what?
You have to be given pen and paper. I sent you an
No, I don't.
I sent you an email. Like, there's a certain form you can file saying, "Hey, I don't have any pen and paper. I need it." They also have to give you stamps if it's related to your
Yes.
legal.
Okay, I did read that, and I wanted to explain to you they do not have to give me pen and paper, but they do have to provide me stamps. That's how I mail my legal mail when I'm in the negative in my account. They put a lien against my account, like you said, and medical puts a lien against my account also when I go to medical. So that I knew about, but no, they don't supply you anything other than a stamp to mail your things out.
No,
That's it.
I sent you the information about the pen and paper. They by law they have to give it to you. So they might say like, no, we don't do that, but yeah, they're supposed to.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that they say, yeah, we don't do that around here. And if you press the issue, then you get threatened with a DR.
That's the line you walk, right? It's like, do I raise the flag and say, hey, wait, this isn't fair, and then be put on the spotlight for a DR?
Yes, I can't even begin to. The things that
How are you going to get a discipline? How are you going to get a disciplinary report when you're trying to enforce the things that you're supposed to have? Again, this seems like something that a lawyer can help you with, but Sarah has nobody. You know who Sarah has? She has Pete. Hey Pete, how's life been going? How's your wife? How's your how's your animal farm going? Pete can't help you with none of this shit. She's over here bitching to Pete about pen and paper. Listen, regardless of what the rules are, you're in prison. I would say 50% of the rules in prison aren't followed by the actual correctional officers, okay? Pen and paper to a little bitch like Sarah Boone is not their biggest worry, okay? She's a fucking I'm sure they'll break a couple of rules just to make her life a little bit worse. I promise you. I promise you. Sarah's one of them people. She is a Karen. She is a grade A certified minted Karen, okay? Her name should have been Karen. Sarah Boone is the one that snitches on other people and causes the guards to have extra paperwork just because she didn't want to mind her own business. Sarah Boone disrupts everything about the prison system, and nobody likes her. Not the prisoners, not the prison guards. The whole economy's all fucked up because of Sarah.
tell you, the things that I could tell you, you have no idea. Like, today we've had fire ants all over my bed, in my bed. My bunkie was chewed 11 times last night.
She was chewed.
I woke up with them in my hair this morning and all over my pillow. And just for us to be able to try to get, like, spray or something, somebody to do something, they laugh at us. It's just wild. Like, it's wild. Like, I can't even begin to tell you the things that we experience, and it's just...
Man, I don't give a fuck if you get bit by no fire ants. Listen, when it rains, I get bit up by fire. Well, I used to get bit up by fire ants, and I was free. Bitch, wake up, wipe them off of you, and start stomping. You shouldn't be using that spray anyway. It's poisonous. Why you think they're curling up and dying? You think that's good for you? Get to stomping, Sarah. Get to stomping. Stop being a little bitch. Oh, they built a little nest inside your cells. Start smushing it with your foot. Be proactive, you fucking piece of shit.
Don't. On top of everything else, like, you don't understand. I had to get off my bed to come and call you. I'm like, I hope he answers, because the fire ants in my hair and my
the fire ants in her
pulsating
hair?
scalp from the bites that I had just a little while ago, I was going to lose it.
You got bitten by the fire ant?
They were in my hair.
Oh my God. Oh my goodness. She got bit. Oh my God. Sarah, did you survive? I know you're talking to me. How did you survive? Did you almost die? Oh my God. Sarah got, oh my God. She got bit by the fire ants. Did you get the little bumps on your arm after they bite you? Was it itchy? Was it itchy, Sarah? Bitch, shut the fuck up. In your hair. Fuck out of here.
I woke up by them chewing on my scalp, and I went to go to see what it was, and I had fire ants in my hand.
Are other people, other people in the thing at fire ants?
No. No, it's just me and my bunkie, right? Because we have a window right by our bed, and we've had to pull our bed away from the wall and the window, and we still don't know how they're getting in. She had them all in her bed. She's been chewed on 11 times.
Oh, she
I
got
got
chewed
chewed on
on.
on my scalp 3 times just a little while ago.
Not Sarah getting chewed on. They chewed on her. Oh my god.
You get along?
I'm terrified to go to sleep.
Do you get along with your bunkie?
No, she does crazy ass drugs and so on and so forth. But I
Is your bunkie black? Let's continue.
mean, I swept them out, and I've been helping her keep an eye on them, and I, clean things around her bed when she's not here. But she and I are okay. Just we're not best friends.
Yeah, gotcha. They got to be coming through the window.
Yes, that's what they're doing, and just she and I since yesterday, and none of the officers are like. I mean, it's so that's what I've been dealing with on top of everything else, and I cannot begin to tell you. Like, and then with this order, oh my gosh, this order of me not being able to go to my trial, and then Josh Adams withdrew.
Josh Adams, yeah.
He, like,
terrible guy, horrible guy.
It's pouring. You know when they say when it rains, it pours. Like it's pouring.
Yeah.
When they hire somebody new,
it's pouring.
Do you get to start over, or are you still on the clock with the new attorney?
To completely start over. So one thing, one of the girls in here tried to help me feel better. She said, Sarah, she said, the hard part, the time frame wise, of requesting the transcripts, that's a big plus for me that a lot of the transcripts have already been ordered and received. So if anything, whoever it is that takes his place will have to go through all of the transcripts, read everything, prepare the brief, and then whatever extra transcripts they need to order, they'll get the extra transcripts. But at the same time, though, my whole point in all of this, you must understand, which I'm sure you do, is that this man, his reason for withdrawal, Peter, was that he doesn't want to do appellate work anymore. You stupid effer. You couldn't have realized that 8 months ago? You waited 8 months ago, and look, he even put in an extension to continue to be my appellate attorney, to do my appeal with the extension that
Sarah, did it just cross your mind that he didn't want to work with you anymore and that was his excuse? You stupid effer. Man, listen, he's at home. He had a great Christmas. It's the 2nd of January. He's having a great New Year. And guess what? You're not involved in it. Okay? He did that for his mental health. And you know, in this channel, we love a little bit of mental health. We got to take care of ourselves mentally, man. Fuck you. Oh, you stupid effer. The only stupid effer is the person who zipped up their 5'3" boyfriend into a fucking suitcase and let him suffocate to death. That's the only stupid effer in this building, Sarah. You know what I mean? You picking up what I'm putting down? Man, this... You know, the one thing about Sarah that I can appreciate is that she's going to be a bitter bitch until she dies, until she takes her last fucking breath. And you know what? Commendable. At least she stuck with something and stayed with it. That's what's commendable. Shout out Sarah Boone, bro. She going to be a fucking till the day she dies.
Put in it and was granted. And then decides he doesn't want to do it anymore. You realize that, right? Then this man is going to be disgruntled and not want to do this anymore and half-ass it.
Oh no. Oh no. See what I tell you. Then he wants to be disgruntled. Exactly. He stopped working with you not because he doesn't want to do appellate shit anymore. It's because he doesn't want to do Sarah Boone shit anymore. Oh, then he wants to be disgruntled. Bitch, man, listen, I'm getting paid by somebody. I'm gonna collect my check. I'm gonna hop in my Mercedes and I'm gonna go home.
So I'm praying that the judge goes ahead and grants this for him. And the nice lady she was in law enforcement when she came in here, and she's here for domestic abuse also. She told me, she said...
She was a cop?
Got it this way. Yes.
Did she get picked on a lot?
Yes.
Wow.
Oh, no. She's one of the good ones, and she keeps an eye out for me. You don't understand. I almost got into a fist fight I almost got into a fist fight with my bunkie that lived next to me on the top. You don't even know.
Is she black though? Let me stop. I'm done. You got. Man. Listen, Sarah. Listen, Sarah's getting into some issues, man. I don't know if she gonna really make it. I don't know if she's gonna make it in there for the rest of her life. Some might actually happen to her. It's sounding a little ferocious in there. A little ferocious.
Oh my gosh, you don't even know what's happened to me. You have no idea what's happened to me since the last time I talked to you.
Well, tell me what's going on.
Tell me.
Well, let me tell you this really quick. She told me that 8 months, she said, Sarah, look at it this way. 8 months is better than 2.5 years that she's been waiting. She goes, that's what they do. She said, but you're lucky that it's only 8 months and he's withdrawing as opposed to 2.5 years and them withdrawing. So
She's in jail for domestic violence. What did she do?
Kill her husband.
I mean, if she's there that long.
Probably kill her husband or some shit.
She's only been here 4 years, and she's got a life sentence like I do. She killed him.
Yeah, she killed her
so
husband.
It's like,
yeah.
Okay, I thought it was like a battery or something like that. No, okay.
No, he died. She was defending herself, and he died. So she's in here with me with the same exact thing. Which is
I love how she found adjacent murderers to her own murder, and she feels like this is the truth crew. This is the unjustly charged crew. Yeah, he died. She protected herself. Listen, ma'am, with all due respect, Sarah, if this bitch has been in jail for 4 years fighting this shit, what was it, 2.5 years, 3 years or whatever, she did that shit. She's guilty. Now, obviously, you're innocent until proven guilty, but I'm pretty sure it's just 2 murderers in that cell. Oh, she's innocent too. He died because she was protecting herself. Yeah. Okay, Sarah. You two can tell each other those stories up until you croak and cease to exist on this planet, if that makes you feel better.
I think she took me under her wing because she and I are in here for the same thing. So she has been very comforting and helping me and keeping an eye out for me and warning me about a lot of things. And they're 2 of the toughest girls that are in here. So she said that both of them were raised, when they talked to me, they're like, we were raised with silver spoons in our mouths. We went to country club, debutante balls. We had money coming, out of anything and everything that we needed, And then she said, and you see where we were defending their lives, both of them. So it's,
The girl Stephanie, she's doing life for domestic, for her husband thing too.
no, she has something involved with her children, and I don't bother asking anybody anything in here. Just I know that hers involved her children, and then I know that Ashley has told me about her police officer career and that he was a police officer also, but she's in here for the same thing that I am.
Gotcha.
So, but there's just a lot that I can tell you. I know that I ask you this all the time, and I understand your reasons, and thank you for the updates, but man, oh man, when are you guys going to come see me?
My goal is next week.
As long as I know you guys are still coming.
Yeah, no, I'm just as, eager to get down there too. I mean, I get it. So I'm working on it. But I'm glad you sound good. You sound good. I mean, I know you're stressed and everything, but
you don't understand. I almost had. You don't understand. The officers had to separate when I almost got into this with this awful black girl. You have no idea. The whole dorm despises her, and there's things I can tell you about it. So I've lived through that, and I need to figure out now how to do this.
That awful black girl was probably one of the few who was like, you know what? I'm tired of her little Karen ass bitch. That doesn't make sense. I'm tired of her bitch ass little Karen. That still don't make sense. Listen, long story short, the black girl probably was tired of her shit. Okay? Listen, it's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time until somebody bitches the shit out of Sarah. And what's funny is, it's probably going to be a white girl. I'm not sure how it works in prison for women, but for most prisons for men, races don't mix in terms of fighting. If there's a situation your race is going to take care of it. If it's a white girl being a stupid bitch, she's going to get beat down by the white girl. If it's a black girl doing some stupid shit, she's going to get beat down by the black girls. I'm not sure if that's how it works in female prison, but that's typically how it works in male-dominated prisons, right? Listen, somebody's going to put you in your place, Sarah. Somebody's going to put you in your place real soon. 2026 is the year that Sarah gets put in her place, I promise you. The way she's talking all reckless and shit, girl, listen. You gonna meet the right one.
My trial thing with telephonically and no tablet and everything, so I don't, Peter, you don't understand. My heart sunk and I broke into a cold sweat when I read that.
What?
I said, surely to God. You know what I think it is, to be honest with you? I think what it is that sent ISIS an email asking about a closed courtroom, and of course ISIS didn't respond. But I think that they started to put two and two together and didn't want all of the publicity, so on and so forth. So they decided to just not have me come to the actual courtroom.
Don't it, like? Yes. I mean, you have the right to confront your accusers.
Yes. Spent half of a day looking up case law for me in regards to actually physically being in the courtroom, and there is no case law stating that I have to be there. As long as I am included in this, telephonically or in person.
No, because you can face your accusers in a different way. Like, aren't you still facing your accuser like through FaceTime? You know what I mean? Like, we're getting into these little specifics that aren't really needed. The judge doesn't want you there because you're an annoying bitch. That's pretty much it. You can't show up. You can still hop on that phone and talk all the shit you want to talk about Brian as you want. So that's not going to stop you from facing him, you know?
As long as I'm participating in it.
Man, they really at every turn that they can get you.
How am I supposed to submit my exhibits? I can't read body language.
And the thing is, she's not special. Pete's like, ooh, at every turn. Ooh, every turn they're trying to... No, she's not special. They just don't want to deal with her bitch ass. They would much rather get through 5 cases where the defendant will sit there and do what they're supposed to do as opposed to Sarah Boone. We already know that's going to log our day down. Let's put her on the phone so we could cut her the fuck off and keep it pushing when we need to. It's just being efficient. It's just being efficient.
Which, I can't represent myself properly. I was told to not talk so loud because I was disrupting the department. And so I don't even know how I'm supposed to do this. And it's supposed to be for 4 hours. That was when I was in my pre-trial conference where I got my DR for having my tablet. And because of the fee... And
they're cutting... This is why... Listen, this might be our final Sarah Boone... recording ever because I can't handle this shit. There's cuts going in between these calls to where we don't hear certain things, and I can feel when the cuts are happening. That was one of them just now. So we don't know what got cut out. It is what it is. Now she's talking about some other shit.
Feedback and the disconnect in the phone. I had to talk very loud for the judge to hear me. So, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I'm hoping... I just don't understand what I'm supposed to do, Peter. What am I supposed to do?
Oh, my God, Pete.
Tell me about your exhibits, how much paperwork there is, and what they include. And then we can figure out, and then where they have to go. And then we can figure out how we get those things.
Well, my thing is, though, Peter, is... And don't get mad at me, but I was going to ask at least for $15. But you can't print my I have, I think, 15 character witness letters from my criminal trial.
I was going to ask for at least $15, Pete, because Pete, listen, you're my only hope. I love you. Oh my God, I love you so much, Pete. Peter, oh my God, Pete, you can have me. Just get me out of jail, Peter. Please give me $15, please. Man, she's one step away from being a crack whore. This is the same type of energy that crack whores give. I will suck your dick for $10, please. I will suck you to completion for $15, okay? Shit, please give me that shit. I need some crack. No,
have a whole bunch of attachments that Nicole sent me that I can send to you, and you can print those. They're individual copy paper. I don't know how I'm supposed to get you this, and I only have one original.
Gotcha.
So how am I supposed to do that? How do I do that?
You can print there. It just costs money.
Correct.
How much is it?
$1 a page. You have no idea. Listen, Nicole was trying to help me figure it out yesterday, so I went through all of my attachments that she had just simply she sent me, okay? Not my hard copies. And it was $27. So then, for all of my other hard copies that I have to have, I'm trying to figure out now with 3 different inmate request forms out to try to figure out how I can make copies of those.
What's the total amount of stuff that you have to print out, and what do you think that costs?
Without going, are you talking about including or excluding hard copies?
Well, you're going to need the ones to send, and then you're going to need what you need a set for yourself.
Yes. And I'm supposed to have one. Listen, I'm supposed to supply Brian's attorney. I'm supposed to supply the court, and I'm supposed to supply myself.
So you need 3 sets, sounds like. And how many pages is the total set of the witnesses, the letters? I'm sorry, the exhibits, the witness letters.
I have to go through all of that. I'm trying to figure out how I can even make the copies, Peter. I have 3 inmate request forms
Damn
out
it,
to 3
Peter.
different departments
Lock
to
in,
try to
Peter.
see if I can even make copies.
Lock the fuck in.
And these are not copies, obviously, because they're because they're originals. Okay.
I don't know.
Now, the attachments that Nicole has sent me, I can send those to you, and those can be printed out and be included. But I have a feeling I'm going to piss the judge off because my exhibit.
Mind you, she's doing all of this with all these exhibits and all this extra shit. She doesn't even know how she's going to get these exhibits out. She's appearing via phone call, and she thinks Peter's about to be Superman to be able to distribute all these pages to all the separate parties. Man, I'm talking. There's definitely a place for wishful thinking, but then wishful thinking bleeds over into delusional crazy bitch really easily. You have to be aware of the difference.
Exhibits aren't even labeled, and in the order in all caps and bold, it says all exhibits must be tagged and ordered. So I don't know. You're only going to send some of them. I have 37. There's 37 exhibits that I have. 37.
Okay.
My character witnesses is 14 pages.
Okay.
Please.
Yeah.
And it's just
Angel,
print.
stop.
I'm praying from the law library. I'm going to take my court order down there showing that I have to have copies to give to the court and to the opposing counsel and for myself. I'm praying. If not, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Classification Society said no twice.
How stacked the system is against people that are incarcerated. I mean, it's just really. I mean, you really don't. I mean,
I'm speechless. Well, and it seems to me, too, that I would think somehow, some way, they're breaking the law and my constitutional rights by not letting me make copies, not giving me the pen and paper, not allowing me to do this, not, you know, it's crazy to me.
Yeah, no.
I can't be successful. Because
you're supposed to have a fair shot and be able to be heard. And
listen, she had 18 chances at getting a fair shot. How many attorneys did she have? Now I'm just starting to fucking bring up random numbers. She had like 13 to 18 shots, okay? I don't want to hear anything about Sarah Boone in terms of what's fair. Eat a bag of dicks, in my opinion. They were overly fair with you. It seems like it was unfair to the court system the amount of times they gave you to find the right fit. I don't want to hear none of that shit.
And I don't. And look, I mean, I'm not saying like, you know, the courts have to like make it 100% even, where you have the same exact representation, and I mean, because it's never gonna work out that way. But you know, at least give the person some paper and pen and some stamps and access to a computer and
a printer. So now you know. Yeah. So.
Well, I've always known, but I mean, it's just brutal. I mean,
chewed up by fire ants and getting almost beaten up and, stopped from going to my trial that I've been waiting for 5 years. You do realize I've been waiting 5 years for this opportunity. 5 years. And they're going to have me do it from a trash phone in the classifications department. And understand this.
And it's kind of funny. She would have had like 8 years remaining in 2026. She would have had 8 years, I believe, in 2026 if she had taken that plea deal. Honestly, I don't know what's keeping her from putting a fucking shotgun in her mouth. Obviously, they don't have shotguns in prison. I don't know what's keeping her from hanging herself with toilet paper. Because that shit, man, listen, the fact that I know that I could have been out for 8 years from now, but I'm instead doing the rest of my life, that would fuck me up. That would fuck me up for the rest of my life. The second I stop thinking about it, I'll probably remember a week later, like, damn, I could have been free in 6 years. You know what I mean? Man, fuck out of here.
To this day, I haven't even viewed my USB. Do you understand me? I haven't even viewed my USB.
You have not used the...
You have 1 minute remaining.
Get that.
Sarah, can you call me back in 30 minutes?
You need me to? Yes, I will.
Yeah, just call me back because I just want to go over what we need to do.
You're fantastic. Thank you for doing that. I'll call you in a little bit.
All right, call me back.
Yeah, no, Sarah's a train wreck, folks. Again, this is probably going to be the last call we ever hear because the powers that be just don't want these fucking calls to come out for some reason. Listen, I don't get into the bullshit, so this is probably the final call you're going to hear, Sarah Boone. But it was a good time, though. It was a good time. What an unhinged piece of shit. You know what I mean? Shout out Third Rail. Shout out everybody who's been covering this so far. Stay tuned for some more Gypsy Rose. Stay tuned for some more Nick Reiner. And stay tuned for 2026 because it's about to be an interesting year, folks. I will see you real soon. Peace.